girl be? Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream that's better than real life. She knows a secret country where the grown-ups never go. Why, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Curious friends and happy adventures too. Ooh, yes, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, wait for us, we'll come too.
We're really lucky with the weather. This time last year, we wouldn't have been able to sit outside yet. I thought very highly of your sermon this morning, by the way.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. I felt at first I might have been too harsh, but the theme responsibility is very important. Most important indeed. For without a sense of responsibility, it's impossible for people to live together harmoniously.
I wonder which came first, the egg or the hen? One of my friends at school asked me that question yesterday. It's difficult. No egg, no hen, no
Will
hen.
you get on with eating your egg instead of just playing?
I know food's for eating.
And you know it's rude to have your elbows on the table.
I'm sorry, Mummy.
If I may return to the subject of responsibility.
Oh.
What would become of us if we only looked after ourselves and closed our eyes to the plight of those around us?
Alice, what are you doing?
I was just wondering what one calls the shape of an egg. Egg-shaped?
Oval, even you should know that, silly. Of course, one could say egg-shaped, but that shows a remarkable lack of knowledge. You see, oval is simply better.
Celia, put that book away. One doesn't read during meals.
All right.
Oval or egg-shaped. Anyway, I find eggs lovely. They have real faces. My egg looks like you, for example. I like it when eggs look like people.
Just watch what you say, child.
There are pretty eggs and ugly eggs. This egg, for instance, looks just...
Let's change the subject. My daughter was simply trying to say that you have a face like an egg. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that.
And what do you find so funny?
I can't tell you.
Why are you just standing down there in the meadow, staring at me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
But the question was
Watch out! You're very fragile.
Tell me who you are!
Alice.
Alice? What a very boring and unintelligent name. What does it mean?
I don't know. Does a name have to have a meaning? Alice means Alice.
Alice!
Oh.
Before you say anything more, I have to tell you
Why
something.
are you so excited?
Calm down,
What's going on, Benny Bunny?
Be careful, he doesn't like being told he looks like an egg.
Neither would I if I were an egg, I suppose.
Look, you
But one has to tell the truth sometimes.
I heard that. What an ill-mannered
Oh.
person. How dare you laugh at me? Should I fall over? Please call the
No,
king.
if he falls, he's done for. Be careful. I can't better watch. He just can't stand it when people remind him he's an egg.
How was I supposed to know he'd get so upset about that?
Be upset? Never.
This time he'll fall.
No, I don't think so. He's often wobbled before.
Want to bet?
Right. I say he won't fall.
I say he'll fall.
And what will you give me if I win? Huh?
Yeah, he's okay.
So, I won.
It was the ill-mannered conduct of all of you that made me lose my balance.
You'd better apologize or think of something that'll flatter him.
All right, I will. Humpty Dumpty, you're wearing the smartest tie I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a belt, perhaps?
What? What's that, a belt?
If only I knew where his neck stops and his stomach begins, Benny.
What? I heard that. I heard what you said. Even the stupidest person can distinguish between a tie and a belt.
Excuse me, that was very impolite.
You're quite right. That makes me think you're not so stupid after all.
My mother always says I don't think before I speak.
Clever woman.
Yes, she is clever. Well, it was nice talking to you, but I must go now.
But you can't go now. You haven't told me yet how old you are.
Oh, 7 years and 6 months.
Ah, I should have known that you were such an impossible age.
Oh, what do you mean? Why is my age impossible?
Well, I never got any older than 7.
Ah, well, not everyone can be like
Hey,
you.
you! If you care to listen to some advice, I wouldn't tell anyone that you're 7 years and 6 months old. 7 years is old enough for a girl.
That's absolutely none of your business. I'll grow when and how I want to.
I think you're just too proud to listen to my advice. You obviously no idea how many people come to get my advice. I'll give you a piece of advice and you can see for yourself.
I've no idea what you want from me.
I want to give you advice.
Give me some then, but make it good. Something that'll be really useful.
All things depend on who's the stronger of the two. Or, if someone else has striking proof, one must always hit back. The second piece of advice was not for free, obviously.
Not allowed. Firstly, you forced your advice onto me, and secondly, I didn't know it would cost anything.
Oh? Ah, but today's payday. I'll have to find a question for you to answer. Tell me why I sit alone on the wall.
Do you know? No, we don't know.
It's very simple. No one sits next to me. That was really too easy. Oh, dear, I'm so dumb. No, stop! Don't go! How will I ever recognize you again if you go? You look like everyone else.
Oh, be careful! Stay calm!
I'm falling! I'm falling!
This time he'll fall.
What? Oh, no, he
Will.
certainly won't.
He'll certainly fall.
He most
He will.
certainly will not.
Stop fighting, you're both correct.
It's the end. I'm going to fall. It's all over. Oh, I've been saved again. Whoever's to blame for this pitiful situation is going to experience my rage. What a pity I'll never be able to recognize that girl again. How can one remember such a common face with 2 eyes, a nose and a mouth?
That's not nice. I haven't got a common face. People tell me I'm pretty.
Ha ha! You pretty, but only if your eyes were on your chin, maybe.
I think that would be really ugly. I'd look just like a potato.
How can you know, silly, until you've actually tried it? Who says the nose must be in the middle of the face?
But that's the way it is. Even yours is in the middle of your face. Oh,
Run to the king and tell him what a predicament his friend is in. Tell him his friend is hanging from a tie.
Great! This is more exciting.
Go now.
all right.
We'll hurry. We're already on our way. We'll hurry.
So?
Well, what's all this?
Oh, nothing.
I know exactly what you heartless bunch are waiting for. I'm not going to give you that pleasure, however. You won't catch me falling.
Do us a favour. We've been waiting for this for years.
The king will come soon.
He's nothing to do apart from helping his friend. He's already mounting his horse.
He who lost, best, you silly idiots. Stop. That's enough.
Fight for yourself right now.
Here we go.
Oh, no, he won't fall.
I'll have your bet he will.
I'll have you, I bet he will.
He won't. He will. Never. Never. I bet he won't. Place your bets against. Rather place your bets for.
Hasn't one of you got any sympathy for me?
I'm afraid not.
Why is it taking that girl so long to get to the king?
Hello, is anyone at home?
here. It's so ornate. The worst thing about the Queen of Hearts is that she has absolutely no taste.
Oh, take no notice. We've got other problems. And I don't find it so hideous. It's quite nice. Come, let me pick you up. We'll move faster then.
Oh, just look at that.
Now that I find really hideous. Oh.
I won't eat it. I just want to look at it.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
What a cheek to shock me. I thought I'd bumped into my wife, the Queen. Well, announce yourself at once.
I'm Alice, Your Majesty. And this is Benny Bunny,
Good
my
day, Your
little
Majesty.
rabbit.
You came just at the right time. I'm about to have lunch. Would you care to join me?
Yes.
Thank you.
You can have something, but you must promise not to say a word to the Queen of Hearts. She put me on a very strict diet.
Why is he
See?
taking the plate away
She's
again?
put you on a diet?
We won't be disturbed here.
This is the longest table I've ever seen.
It's practical. I don't have to listen to the Queen of Hearts because she's so far away. This is for your rabbit, and this is for you. I hope you enjoy it. I don't like chicken very much, but it's all there was in the pantry. Tough. Chicken used to be better. Oh, what a mess. But nowadays one must be grateful one has any servants at all. Bunny Benny must have a very healthy appetite. What's wrong with you? Don't you like your egg?
Oh, that reminds me, I almost forgot what I had come for. Your Majesty, please, you have to save the egg.
You needn't eat it if you don't like it, you know.
Oh, what nonsense. I don't mean this egg, Your Majesty. I mean Humpty Dumpty. He's fallen off the wall and he's just hanging from his tie or belt or whatever.
I hope it isn't the tie I gave him as a Christmas present. It was a very old second-hand tie. The fabric was already worn. It won't last for long. I must do something. I'd like a new tie for Humpty Dumpty.
Excuse me, Majesty, you must have misunderstood me. He doesn't need a new tie.
Has no one heard me? The servants in this castle are impossible.
Or is he soft-boiled? What do you think, eh?
I'll have you a bet he's a half-boiled egg.
If he falls, he'll be a scrambled egg.
What a cheek!
Place your bets immediately.
Why are they taking forever to come to the rescue?
You called, Your Majesty.
I want all soldiers at the ready immediately, and saddle the horses.
Is that all?
Yes, close the door, back there.
Did you call, Your Majesty?
Hoist the flag and polish the cannon.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You called, Your Majesty?
Fetch the carriage at once and prepare the fanfare.
Yes, Your Majesty, at the double.
And tell the Queen of Hearts to prepare something nice for dinner.
It shall be done. Right.
You know I like peace and quiet when I'm taking my midday rest.
I have forgotten, but please, you see, I didn't mean to.
May I say something? Humpty Dumpty's fallen off the wall.
And what is your name?
My name is Alice. We have already met.
Alice? Oh, and where might we have met?
That doesn't matter at all.
You wouldn't be that little girl who has angered me so much recently.
Oh, no, she's only just arrived here in Wonderland. Not so?
Yes, that's right.
I may as well believe it. And now you, sir, what was the terrible noise about?
A noise? What noise?
I'll make a noise if you don't open your mouth.
What must I say?
This girl says that Humpty Dumpty has fallen off the wall. Am I correct in assuming that you're going to rescue him?
No, I only wanted... I'm considering it.
Are you now? Although you know that Humpty Dumpty is forever gossiping about me, are you going to use our soldiers and horses?
Beg to report, Your Majesty, all the soldiers are ready.
Next time I'll chop off his head.
Darling?
Yes?
The day you do that to my joker, I'll have to leave you. A joker like that comes in very useful sometimes. Have you one?
Afraid not.
I've a surprise. I'm going to come with you.
What was that? A charming idea. How sweet of you, my dear. I meant to ask you.
I beg to report, the White Queen has just invited herself to tea with the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, she always comes at the wrong time.
And after tea, we can play croquet.
Mind the balls!
Watch the books!
Service! We need candles. The
I
castle's
thought
too
I had
dark.
invited you to tea in 2 months' time.
That doesn't matter. The longer the tea brews, the better it tastes.
Oh, I've no choice. You'll have to go without me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank her. If I leave her here alone, we'll have to buy a new castle tomorrow.
And we can't afford that at the moment. You look after your guests then, and I'll make sure the other matter is carried out to your satisfaction.
You better. I don't want you bringing shame onto the royal family.
I'll do my very best, and I'll make sure you can be proud of me. I'll miss you, darling.
Oh, what a delightful vase. I didn't even know you collected vases. I must take a closer look.
Be careful! Don't let it drop! That's my best vase! Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Just leave the others alone!
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. It wasn't that nice
That
after
was
all.
a wedding present from my mother.
The betting stakes are looking good.
Humpty Dumpty, we've a wonderful tip for you. Join in the bet and you'll most certainly win, because no one knows whether you'll fall or not.
Top hats for sale. This is an historic occasion, and what is more suitable, I ask you, for a historic occasion than a top hat?
Humpty Dumpty, will you please tell me at once, are you intending to fall or not fall at all? I really can't spend the whole day waiting. I have an appointment.
Oh, where is the king? Why hasn't he come? Why has he just left me in the lurch? Oh, please, dear king, remember me. Don't abandon your old friend in a time of emergency.
Falling, not much longer.
Told you, I'm going to win the bet.
Told you, I'm going to win the bet.
Will he shall withstand the fall?
If I didn't know what a hard old nut he was, I'd probably say no.
For such a special occasion, you two are rather unsuitably dressed.
At the moment, I'm rather tight financially.
Another time, thanks. I'm also a bit short of cash right now.
Buy now and pay later.
May I ask you something?
I'm answering no more questions.
Oh.
No one can ask me
Calm
anything
down.
ever again.
He seems to be angry.
He has no sense of humor.
As far as I'm concerned, you can find yourselves another advisor in future. Don't ask
won't
me
be
for
too
one
long
bit of
now.
advice ever again. You won't get an answer.
We certainly don't need your kind of advice anyway.
The king's coming. You'd better put the twigs under me now, or I'll make sure the king puts you all under arrest.
Have them then.
Oh, we're here.
His shell hasn't even broken.
Majesty, Humpty Dumpty has just fallen.
Right, straight on. I'm going to take a short...
My friend, I'll never abandon you, Humpty.
Hang on, old friend. I'll be right there. I just have to trust my luck. I think it will land over there. You all right?
Oh. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. That could have been nasty. It was a very close shave.
I know. I did it. The Queen will be proud of me. On the other hand, maybe not.
Long live the king!
Did you hear that? No one's ever said that to me before.
Careful,
Long live the king! Long live the
Long live the king! Long live the king!
Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king!
Alice, you've been daydreaming again, my dear. I asked you whether you don't feel like an egg today.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to eat an egg again. Eggs are far too nice to be eaten.
Alice, dear, why don't you go to your room and we'll talk about all this some other time.
If you should ever fall off the wall again, all you need do is call me. I'll make sure that the king comes to the rescue with his soldiers. Long live the king!
An imaginative child. But why should you want me to fall off a wall?
Egg? Here.
Huh?
No. Oh.
In the next episode, you'll find out what Alice manages to make of an overgrown puppy. No sooner has she dreamt her way into Wonderland than she and the puppy turn everything upside down. And this has to happen on the very day that the Queen of Hearts is giving a birthday party for her husband, the king, to which she has invited all the inhabitants of Wonderland. But you'll have to wait till next time to find out all about it.
Who can that girl be? Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream.